Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our live trading session. Before we start, first I need to check if everything is working. So if you can help me with that, and if you can let me know on the chat if you can hear me well, if you can see me, so we can start our live trading session, guys. So a few more minutes and we can start. This is good timing now because London is opening. It's 9 a.m. UTC +2, of course. I know, guys, you are in different time zones, so UTC +2, London is opening. So this is London session, okay? So let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, and we're gonna start. I've got my morning coffee, so I'm ready. Okay. Okay, so now the sound should be okay because I got information that something was wrong with the sound, but it should be working now. So, guys, it's good timing, like I said, London session. And first of all, we need to define what do we want to do today, okay, on today's session, because you probably know that every single strategy works in different hours. During London session, we got basically 3 different strategies, but one of the best strategies for London session for morning trading is all in ASAP. Okay, so all in ASAP, we're gonna focus on this strategy today on our live trading session. So we're gonna try to find opportunities on the markets. We're gonna try to find where we got our targets, daily targets, and if we're gonna have time, I will show you some different targets. We can use it in a little bit different way from lower time frames. So it might be quite interesting for you. Yes, before we start, guys, my morning routine usually, of course, it's coffee, like I said before. So I got my coffee ready. Chart is open, like you can see. First things first, before every single session, we need to check macroeconomic calendar. Okay. Why it's important? Because if you won't check it, you might lose your account, founded challenge account. You might hit huge loss because of news, because after some news, we got high volatility on the market and we can see big price movements and that can lead to losses. Okay, so we don't want to do that. So we're gonna check microeconomic calendar. Let's check. This is trading journal. Okay, microeconomic calendar. You can use many different websites. Okay, you can use Investing.com, Forex Factory, econoday.com, and many more. I'm using Investing.com. If you like other websites, it's up to you. You can check it on other websites. Usually, everything is same. Okay, so 2 seconds, guys. Let me just check something. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay. One second, because something is wrong with the. Two. Okay, we are back. All right, now it should everything should be working. So let's have a look at our calendar. We can see in Japan we got holiday today. It's Monday, the 3rd of November. So basically, we are looking for the high impact news, which is marked usually 3 stars in Investing.com. If you are looking at Forex Factory, there are like yellow color, orange, and red, which is red means high impact, orange means medium impact. So 3 stars means this are high impact news, and we're gonna watch for that. But let's have a look what's going on in the morning. CPI in Switzerland, it's marked as 2, so medium impact for the market. That was in the morning, but CPI is quite important inflation news for each country. So we're gonna check if anything happened on USD CHF or not. But that was in the morning. What's coming up? 9:30 we got Procure manufacturing PMI, which is marked as 2 stars. That's fine. Nothing special. Germany manufacturing PMI doesn't really matter. Shouldn't have too much impact for the market. Euro 10 a.m. Nothing special. So 3:45 p.m. We got S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. Guys, this might be quite important. So remember at that time. You should close your position. You should secure your position. Basically, most of the time, I usually close my positions because I got funded accounts, and trading on funded accounts is prohibited. So we cannot do that. So probably I will close all my positions. Remember, if you are using all-in ASAP strategy, and you are trying to open positions or set your limit orders for reaction, remember PM ISM manufacturing employment marked as medium impact, and later on 4 PM manufacturing PMI 3 stars. So 3:45 and 4 o'clock we need to look at all the currency pairs related to US dollar and, of course, gold, okay, because it's quoted in US dollars. Later on today, nothing special. So basically, only 3:45 p.m. and 4 p.m. we need to be careful. So we got plenty of time because it's early morning. London just opened, so we can look for some opportunities, guys. But before we're gonna do that, I want to show you, we're gonna start our sessions from trading journal. So we got ASAP strategy. We can add to today's date, so it's 3rd of November. 3rd of November, and we're gonna put everything down here. So screens from our plans or open trades, and we're gonna write down everything. So our plan, emotions, everything. Okay. So I'm gonna show you how you can create your trading journal. We're gonna start from the basic. Of course, you can add some other tabs over here. This is ASAP strategy. You can add other sections like other strategies, price action cycle, money flow. It's up to you. You can see we can add price action cycle. So later on, we're going to have another live trading session during US Open. So we're going to put our trades over here. But also, you can add sections like the checklist, okay? So what you need to check before every session, what you need to look for if you are using all-in ASAP strategy, what do you need to look for if you are using price action strategy. So every strategy is different, and it's good to put everything into your journal and review it every single day or once a week. Okay, so check what went wrong, what you can improve, and stuff like that. So we're gonna put everything over here. Every single session will be in this trading journal. Okay, let me just check the charts because I cannot see it now. All right. So let's move to the charts. Over here, you can see MetaTrader 4 platform, and we're gonna do analyze on this platform. But I've got trade copier over here. You can see MT4 MFA ALLinTraders. This is a copier. It's copying trades directly to MFA account. Okay, let me just open the account. This account is quite huge because this is more than $1 million already. And we're gonna put every single trade which we're gonna open on live trading session is gonna be on this account, okay? So everything will be transparent for you, so you can review it, you can go back to it, because every session is recorded, so we can go back to the session and see how we opened the trade, if we had loss, maybe we had take profit. So everything will be transparent for you. So if I'm gonna open trade over here, it will be copied directly to the other platform. Okay, so let's start from maybe Euro USD. I think target from yesterday is already settled. Let me just check. On the left hand side over here, you can see all-in panel. This is the tool which helps us calculate position sizes. We can set pending orders, limit orders. Also, this DT means daily target. So it's showing us every single target which is not settled yet. Okay. If the price got to the target from yesterday, it's gonna disappear. We can check target from yesterday. Let's zoom it in. So we got open of the day. The highest point probably, I'm sure, probably this one here, week. And you can see price got to the target straight away in the morning over here. So this target is done. So do we have any other targets? Because, most of the targets are settled the same day, the next day. But some of them, like this one here, this is target from the 30th. So not Friday, from Thursday, okay? And we can still use it, but if we look at market structure, the market structure at this moment, it's looking bearish, okay? It's looking bearish. You can see the price is going down. So it would be much better for us to look for some opportunities to go down. So for sell, but I don't see any target. There is target from May, but it's quite far away. If we look at the pips, we got 190 pips. So can we do it today? No. If you like swing trading, probably yes. You can open position, and wait for the price to get to that target, but probably would have to wait a few days, maybe 2 weeks, depends. Let's check volatility from yesterday. 55 pips from highest point to the lowest point. We got 90 pips. So average is about 70 pips, I would say. This is 40, 36, no. So there's no targets. So on Euro USD, there's nothing to do if we are looking for any targets. But there are two ways to use this strategy. First one is to open the position to get to the target, and the other one is reaction at the target, okay? So we can check previous day high low, previous week, previous month, and we're gonna check if we got any clusters. Maybe you got some clusters close to our target, okay? Let's check. There is cluster, but this cluster is on previous day high. If we want to set limit order for reaction at the target, it's good if we have cluster, okay? Cluster which is close to our target. We got nothing here, so we cannot use it. This is nice place for reaction, because if you're gonna look at those lows over here, we got some kind of support resistance zone over here. So there is a chance that if we're gonna get here, there will be reaction. But without cluster, I'm not interested in this target, because it's too risky for me, okay? Some of you already know that I'm not opening more than 2 positions a day. So I'm choosing the best setups only, okay? I'm not looking for like half setups, or if I'm not sure, I do not open positions, okay? So on Euro USD, there's nothing to do. We can remove everything, clusters. This one we don't need. Okay, let's move forward, okay? We got some other assets we can look at. uh, if we are talking about all-in ASAP strategy, it's working on every single asset. Okay, so it's on some of the assets it's working a little bit better. On some of them a little bit worse, but for sure it's working on every major currency pairs. Okay, so currency pairs related to US dollar, it's working very well. Also, gold or crude oil, it's also working very well. So we got few currency pairs to check. Also, we're gonna check gold and crude oil and see if we got any targets. But if you want to use this strategy on Bitcoin, focus on all-in ASAP strategy, you can look at the cryptocurrencies. You can check for targets, and uh, you should be happy. You should be happy. You will see. If you never tried this before on currency pairs, check it out because it pays off. Okay. All right. So Euro USD, we know everything. Let's move to GBP USD. Okay. So I'm gonna use all-in panel to check if we got any targets. Look at here. We got target which is under the price at this moment, and it's 15 pips away from the target. In all-in ASAP strategy, if the price is closer than 20 pips, we are not looking for any opportunities. We're not gonna open the trade, okay? We're not gonna execute it. Why? Because if we want to execute it over here, our stop loss will be very small, and there is high possibility that we're gonna hit stop loss. And we don't want stop losses, okay? So, is there any other targets lower? Not really. We are looking at market structure. It looks bearish, but we don't have any targets. Okay, at the bottom, it looks bearish, right? We are going down for sure. Here, small consolidation, but we are going down. Okay, but we can check if we got any cluster over here. Maybe we're gonna be able to set order for reaction. So let me just check if we got any clusters. Not really. Not really. That's no good. Let me just check volume levels because I got another tool which I can use. Volume edge. Volume edge. Okay. But there's no volume level at the target. So unfortunately, we cannot use it. So let me just remove it. So don't worry. We got still a few currency pairs to check. So GBP USD, no. Let's check USD CHF. Today morning, target is quite far. It's 73 pips, and it's gonna be hard to get there, especially on Monday. 93 pips. Doesn't look too bad, but on the way we got some highs over here, and we might stop over there. So maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, if we're gonna break through this support over here, we can mark it for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna have another session, so we can basically mark this on the chart. It can stay like this. So this is the place where we can stop, because if you look at the chart over here, we had some reactions at this level. Okay. Not only here, but over here, here. So every time the price got to this level, it was boom, sellers, boom, boom. So we might see the same thing what we had before. So if the price will get here, we might see reaction over here. So it might be better to wait maybe another 2 days, wait for the price to break through. And after the retest of this area, if we're going to be on the other side, this will be support for buyers, okay? And then we're going to try to make a plan how to get to this target because we're going to be closer. We're going to be able to set, let's say, risk to reward 1 to 2, and it will work better for us, but we need to be patient. And I'm gonna make a screenshot, and maybe we're gonna have a ready plan for uh, this week. So what we are waiting for, we are waiting for breakout. We will see. Maybe we're gonna have reaction here, then we're gonna break through. I'm not sure how this is gonna look like, so we need to wait. But the idea is to break through and retest this support zone. At the moment is a resistance zone, so we're gonna break through, stop loss, and take profit. I'm gonna leave it like that because I'm gonna look for this trade later on this week. So let me just make a screenshot. Oh, sorry, once again. So we want to see the breakout. Of course, other conditions from all-in ASAP strategy. We need to look for like clusters, previous day, previous week, previous month highs and lows, exponential moving average, market structure. So everything together needs to we need to look for those things because before we're gonna open the position. So it's not only breakout and retest. No, we're gonna add some other things, but this is gonna be something I'm gonna look for. So let's go to our trading journal and we're gonna put USD CHF. Okay, 4-hour time frame. Okay, I am waiting for breakout through I'm waiting for breakout through support and resistance from 4-hour time frame. I might have to wait 2 days for that. So I'm waiting for breakout through support resistance from 4-hour time frame. I might have to wait few days for that. If the price will break now, wait for retest of that area, and my target will be at, let's check, 0.81285. 81285. 285. I will have to also check other conditions of the strategy. Let me just save the screenshot of. Okay, so we're gonna click on this link. We got ready, set up, and we can use it later on. Okay. So let me just close it. Once again, let 2 seconds, guys. Okay, trading journal over here. Mm, Okay, so we know this is USDCH4, USDCHF 4-hour time frame. Let me just make it like this, and we're gonna hold on and wait. Maybe by the end of this week, we're gonna be able to open the trade. So the plan is ready. No, maybe not for today, but for other day. Okay. Okay, let's leave it for now. Let's move to USD CAD because over here we got targets. This is nice, but we are only 10 pips away from this target. We are only 10 pips away, so probably we can use it, but maybe we're gonna set limit order a little bit lower. Let me just check. I think we might not have enough space for this trades. This is nice because we got reaction at exponential moving average. We are in bullish market structure, okay, but it's a little bit tight over here. Let me just check from 5 minutes time frame. I want to check also previous day high low, previous week and previous month. Look over here, we got previous day and previous week high. So this area might be nice for reaction. We're gonna check that in a second. And let me check the clusters. No cluster over here. But because we got previous day and previous week highs over here, maybe we're gonna set order for reaction at this area. 10 pips. This might be a little bit risky because we don't have any cluster at this moment. Interesting. Okay, let's move to 5 minutes time frame. I want to see if we got any space for this trade. This is today's high, so we got breakout now, but I don't want to open position at this moment. Probably they will get there, but to be honest, it would be much better to go a little bit lower over here and maybe exponential moving average, retest of exponential moving average, or just correction of this impulse. Okay, this place would be much better to open this trade, but I don't think we got enough space because from here we're gonna have only 14 pips. We need to cut 2 pips off because in all-in ASAP strategy, if we got targets, we are not setting take profit at the target. Usually we do that 1-2 pips before. So if I got 15 pips to the target and I'm gonna set my take profit 2 pips lower, so we're gonna have 13 pips the target. So stop loss will be very tight, and this is gonna be a risky trade. Mm, so probably we're gonna leave it. Over here, trade for reaction, maybe yes, but for me it's too risky. I told you I'm opening 2 trades a day, so I want to be sure that I'm confident with this trade, that everything is working perfectly, all the conditions are met, then I can open the trade. Here, it's like 50-50. There should be reaction at this level because this is some kind of support resistance zone as well. You can see over here, we had some reactions. We got trend line or resistance line over here from higher time frame, so there is a chance we're gonna see reaction over here, but this is, for me, it's 50-50. So I'm not sure. I will, to be honest, I'm gonna leave it. Okay, we're gonna try to find something better. USDJPY. USDJPY. Good, we got targets low, which is lower, but market structure is at this moment bullish. Even if we're not gonna go to 4-hour time frame or 1-hour time frame, we are bullish. At this moment, I can see some kind of consolidation over here, which is good because if we want to use this target for reaction, so if we want to set limit order, it's working very good in consolidation. So if it's like some kind of range, this might work for us. Okay, let me check 4-hour time frame. We still got gap over here, but I'm not gonna focus on this gap because they might come back to this gap this week or maybe next month or maybe in maybe next year. So we don't know that. Okay, so I'm not gonna focus on the gap. I know it's there, but if the price gonna be on the way to that gap, I will think about it, but not at this moment. Okay, doesn't matter. So 1-hour time frame. Let's check if we got any cluster at our target. Oh, and this is looking quite good, guys. We got target and we got cluster, so we can set order for reaction. And we're gonna do that because we are not too far from, we are about 16 pips. So we're gonna all set order for reaction. We're gonna do it now, okay? Let me just check some other things like previous day, previous week, previous month. Okay, doesn't matter for us. Good. And one more thing, I want to check if we got any volume level over here. Okay, so I'm gonna add my indicator. Volume edge. Good. I don't think we have any volume level close by. Not really. It's down there. No. Unfortunately, no, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we got target, we got cluster, and we want to use it. So we're gonna try to use it. And so we're gonna set order for reaction for around 10 pips. Okay. So top loss in points will be 10 pips. Oh, sorry. Stop loss in points will be 10 pips and risk 1% can be good. 1 second, I want to check something. I want to make sure that the copier is on, so it will copy my trade. So 10 pips, let me just remove this indicator volume, we don't need that. And 10 pips, risk 1%, risk to reward 1 to 1. In this kind of orders, we usually take 1 to 1, okay? This is a bit more risky trade for reaction. We don't want to be greedy. 1 to 1, about 1% risk. On this account, this is account of $120,000, like you can see over here. But on MFA, it's gonna be 0.01. Sorry, 0.1. So around $1,000 for this trade. So this is all set. Set in range 11 pips. Then we go. No, a little bit higher. Okay, 10 pips. 10 pips and stop loss 10 pips. $1,200. Okay, so the order is set for reaction. You can see buy limit order over here, lot size 18.59. All right, so this is set, and let me just make a screenshot. Come on. Okay, and reds. Okay, so this is our trade. I'm gonna make a screenshot and we're gonna put it in our journal. Okay, there's the JPY. Save. Let's go to our journal. So we got USD JPY. This is 1 hour time frame. For 10 pips. Risk for this trade is 1%. Risk, I just set order for reaction for 10 pips, and my stop loss is also 10 pips. Risk for this trade is 1%. Okay. There is cluster on the target. Once again, there is a cluster on the target. So I set order for reaction for 10 pips. Risk to reward is 1 to 1. 1 to 1. And my risk for this trade is 1%. I need to remember to remove this order. You know why I'm writing this down? I need to remember to remove this order before 3:45 p.m., before 4 p.m., because we got high impact news during that time. So if this order won't activate before that time, we need to remove it. Okay, remember, you need to remove it. And just one more information for us. This is not signal providing session, so we are trading at your own risk, okay? This is my personal analyze. So just to let you know. I need to remember to remove this order before 3:45 p.m. because there are some or important news in US. Okay. The trade is set, so we're gonna go for 20, and also we're gonna put our screen over here. Okay. So order is set. We got everything over here in our journal. So let's move on to the platform and let's see how the price is moving. Not yet. We still about 15 pips away from our position. 12 pips. So we're gonna have to wait for that. And of course, on MT4, I can set expiry date. So 3rd of November. Let's say till, oh come on, till 2 p.m. Okay. Let's say till 2 p.m. I can leave that order. So if this order won't activate before that time, it will be removed from the chart. So I don't need to remember about closing this trade. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna click modify, and it should be removed before that time. Okay, so we got one order set, order for reaction from our all-in ASAP strategy. Let's move to Australian dollar. Australian dollar. Come on. So what we got over here? This is looking quite nice, I would say. We are 34 pips away from our target. Look at this, guys. We got nice gap over here, and this gap is our target. So this is like a magnet for the price, and we need to check in which market structure are we at this moment, because this is very important. Okay, let's check from 4-hour time frame. If we want to place the trade from 1-hour time frame, we need to look for 4-hour time frame. So market structure at this moment, I'm looking at the latest swings over here. I will have to say that over here we had a swing high, swing low. So market structure is looking bearish at this moment. Yes, I can say it's bearish. I'm not sure over here. This is we might have a swing over here, and we got breakout right here, which can change our direction. So we can have a look from 1-hour time frame. We can do this from 5 minutes time frame or 15 minutes time frame. So at this moment, from 1-hour time frame, we got bullish market structure because the latest swing is over here and here. So we got break of market structure in this area right here. So we got break of structure, and we are on the way up. But the price stopped over here. Over here at support resistance zone, there is reaction, but the price is just reacting at exponential moving average. Okay. Let's check previous day, previous month, high and low. Okay, reaction is previous day high, which is good. Let me just check something. Doesn't look too good. Let's check clusters. Cluster over here. We are on the way down, and we got three clusters at our, I would say, targets. So this is nice place for reaction for sure. But we are about 32 pips away from this target. But we can set order for reaction also. Let's check 5 minutes time frame. Where is this? 740. We got some support zone for buyers at this moment. Right here. Let me just check 15 minutes time frame. So if we want to use lower time frame, 15 minutes time frame, I would say we can do that. This is like support resistance zone. You can see we had some reactions before, okay, at this area, and we got some kind of reversal line from lower time frame over here. So we can wait for the price to break through. Which we're gonna be on the other side of this support resistance zone. It's gonna be much better for us, and then we're gonna wait for the retest. We're gonna retest this area and this support line, let's say. We're gonna retest it, and there will be nice reaction. Of course, exponential moving average also should work over here. We might have a chance to open the trade in this area. Okay, so our stop loss will be above this area. We can do it with the small stop loss, 5, maybe 10 pips. Let's check it out. So this is lower time frame again. Breakout, retest of this area. Nice, let's say, signal candle. Exponential moving average, of course, need to work here as well. So our trade will be something like this. Take profits, maybe smaller take profit because we got previous week low, we got cluster here, cluster there. It might be a little bit tricky, so we can do it like this, and our stop loss, we can do it even like this. Sorry, 1 to 1, 2 to 1. Okay, so 1% of risk, 2% to get. The only place where we can stop on the way is previous day low. We had few reactions over here, like you can see. So there is a chance that if the price will get to this level, we might bounce from this, okay? That's the only risk. I'm not gonna say set break even because we might have situation like this. They're gonna bounce and move down. So no, if I'm gonna set this trade, I'm gonna leave it like this, okay? So I have a plan. Let me just make a screenshot. Okay, this is Australian dollar. But we need to wait for the breakouts. Australian dollar if versus US dollar. This is 15 minutes time frame. I'm waiting for breakouts through support and resistance zone. And retest of waiting for breakout through support and resistance zone and retest of support line after nice reaction. I will place the order with risk ratio 1 to 2. But I need to remember about at 3:45. Okay, let's add this. It's looking quite good, but we need to wait for that as well. Okay. All right, we got plan. 1, 2, 3. 3 plans already. What's going on with USD JPY? Nothing yet. Looking nice, but also we need to wait a few more minutes. New Zealand dollar. 28 pips. New Zealand dollar, if we're gonna look at 4-hour time frame, the situation is similar. At this moment, we got bearish market structure on 4-hour time frame. We see the market is going down, which is good. If we're gonna look at 1-hour time frame, we are in some kind of consolidation, and maybe even New Zealand dollar will be better option for us than Australian dollar. I don't know that yet, but it might be. Okay. So let's have a look at 1-hour time frame. We're gonna mark important zones. So support resistance zone. So this area over here. I don't want to make any decisions before this area because of course price might react at this area. We've had reactions over here, right here. They cannot break through. Okay, they got problem to break through this area. So I don't want to place any order over here because there is a risk we're gonna bounce from this zone. So if we want to think about the trade, if we want to think about selling over here, we need to add few other things like previous day high, low, okay, previous week, which is good. Look, we got previous day and previous week over here. Very important. So good to know. Let's check the clusters. Over here, probably we can set order for reaction, but let's leave it for now. So basically, from here, let's say we got about 27 pips. I think we're gonna have enough space and open the trade, but we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait for this trade. Probably another hour or two, maybe a little bit more, because from 1 hour time frame, there is a chance that they're gonna get here during the news. Okay, maybe. I don't know. I don't know that yet. So I'm gonna make a plan, and if I'm gonna see that the price is reacting at those certain points, I will place my order. If not, I will leave it. Okay, I don't need to open the trade every single day. All right, so over here, I'm gonna wait for the breakout through this zone over here. We are in bearish market structure, which is good. Then we're gonna wait for retest. Okay, and we need to see nice reaction of sellers. Then we're gonna be able to open the trade, risk reward probably 1 to 1.5. Okay, maybe 1 to 2. We will see how big this reaction will be. Okay, so this is gonna be simple trade. I'm gonna try to get to the target from the 14th of October. Okay, 14th of October. This is our target where we want to get to. Uh, of course, if the price will reverse later on, we can look for order for reaction, because over here we got 3 different clusters close to our target. So this might be quite interesting, but I will look at that later. Okay, so this is our first option, and it's looking quite good. So let me just save it. Let's go to our trading journal. We got few different plans. Look, guys, we need only one plan that's gonna work for us. Most of these plans probably gonna finish in rubbish. Okay, so gonna finish in garbage. But if one of these plans gonna work for us, it will pay us. Okay, so I'm looking for the best plan, best opportunity. I've got few plans, so I'm gonna watch for those trades, but we're gonna have to wait for that NZD USD. Maybe during next session. Next session is around 2 p.m. Maybe we're gonna be able to finish those trades. Okay. So New Zealand dollar. This is 1 hour time frame. Let's check it out. What's going on over here? Okay, there is strong price is getting this strong support and resistance. Strong support resistance. Previous day high, sorry, previous day low, previous week low. Market structure is bearish. So gonna look for after breakout support and resistance zone, retest, and I need to see nice reaction of sellers. Check EMA 21. Yeah, well, I'm gonna check EMA 21, exponential moving average 21. My RR will be something like 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2. Okay. I'm gonna remember about news at 3:45. Okay. Come on. Okay, so we got another plan for New Zealand dollar. So now we can move to the next one, which is gold. So let's have a look at gold if we got any targets, but I cannot see any targets close by. Okay, we are around 1,500 pips away from the target, but I want to check something else. Let's use properties. Let's go to the properties, and I want to change something. I want to change some hours. So let's see. 0.2. I will show you different targets, okay? But we need to move to 5 minutes time frame. One more thing. Go all levels true. Okay, let's check it out now. Look, we got target over here, which we can use. If we look at the statistics, we got 81% of these targets here are settled the same day. So the price is coming back to those targets. We got 81% of chances. So maybe we can use it, and this might be very simple setup. Okay. We got breakout here also. Okay, which is good. How many pips? Okay. Let me just check one more thing. Properties. From 1 hour time frame, it doesn't look too bad, okay? Because over here we are in some kind of consolidation, which is good. And also we had some reactions over here today. Where is Asian session? I want to check one more thing. Advanced trading session. Okay. Yes. Okay. I don't want to mix two strategies, but why not? We are looking for opportunity, so I'm gonna mix it. Why not? Guys, we got Asian session over here. Okay. We can see the price got into the Asian session, and we got some liquidity grab from Asian session, and we got nice reaction over here. This reaction is good. Nice. Okay. I would say. In the morning, we had some kind of support line, and price went through this line, which is good, but also we got another support line over here, which is the latest one. And also we got support zone for buyers in this area right here. Okay. So we can see the price is reacting. So I want to see what's going to happen. Okay. If we're going to get like here maybe, and we're going to break through this area, I'm gonna open position to get to this target. Okay, I got 81% chances that we're gonna get there. Okay, so I want to use it, but we need to wait. We need to wait maybe another hour. The safest way would be something like this. So wait for the breakout and retest, and then open position. This will be the safe trade. Okay, so take profit and stop loss. Okay, after the retest, because there is a chance that over here, if the price will get to this area, we're gonna have bullish reaction. Okay, so if you don't want to risk too much, sometimes it's better to wait, to be patient. I know the price is going towards target, but if you're gonna open position, there is a chance they're gonna go opposite way. So sometimes it's just better to. We got more chances succeed. Okay, so this is 5 minutes time frame. I'm gonna wait for situation like this, and I will try to use it. Okay, let me just check. How many pips we can get after reaction. About 100 bets. Volume levels, right? Volume levels right here. Good. Nice, nice. We got volume level which is lower. It's good. It's good. Okay, so let's leave it for now. I'm gonna just put that into trading journal. Of course, I know the price might go up now. That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm looking for a specific situation. Gold, US dollar, 5 minutes time frame. Target from ASAP strategy. Okay. Let's wait a few more minutes. 1 second. There might be a chance from this area over here. This might be quite interesting because we got volume level up there, but we will have to wait for the breakout for this area. We will see. Mm. Okay. No, 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 no. Not this one. Once again, 5 minutes time frame. Okay. Trading journal. Okay. So let's have a look at our USD JPY if anything is happening. Not yet. Not really. No, no. Two different plans. We're gonna wait for maybe one of our plans later on. One order is set for reaction at USD JPY with the risk for around $1,200. So we're gonna check later what's gonna happen. And one more asset I want to check. One more asset, which is crude oil. Crude oil. Let's check daily targets. This is 4-hour time frame. But the targets are quite far, 270 pips and 4 from for me. Maybe for swing trading, yes, but not for day trading. So I don't think we're gonna be able to get here today. Okay, 261 pips. I don't think so. So on this asset, we're gonna look later on, or maybe tomorrow. So we got few different ones done. Let's check what do we have. So we got USD CHF 4-hour time frame. For this one, we probably will have to wait another 2-3 days, probably. USD JPY order is set for reaction, so we're just waiting for our profit. Australian dollar, we are waiting for this situation right here from lower time frame. So this is 15 minutes time frame. We are waiting for the breakout through the support, and also support line needs to be retested and exponential moving average. But we need to look for reaction. Okay, if there won't be reaction, I'm not gonna open the trade. So that is quite interesting. Risk to reward 1 to 2. And also New Zealand dollar, it's looking quite nice. There is a chance for reaction, but it's quite high. And after the breaking through strong support resistance from higher time frame, we're gonna wait for retest, and we might have a chance to open the trade to get to the old target from May. Okay, and gold, a simple plan to get to the target. This is unusual target. This is not from previous day. This target is from current day. Okay, and we got 81% chances that the price will get to this target, and we want to use that. Of course, on gold, conditions may change. So if the price will go higher, we got volume level over here. So if we're gonna go higher, I will look for the trade probably from here. So I'm not saying no if we're gonna go higher. We just need to wait and see where the price will go. But this is looking quite good. Okay. So a few pips to get, about 130 pips, I would say, to get. Stop loss around 60, 70 pips. A bit tight because for gold 70 pips stop loss, it's not much. You can see this candle from 5 minutes time frame, it's around 100 pips. This one is 65, so we will see. Maybe sometimes it's better to set 1-to-1 risk to reward, because if you put small stop loss on gold, they might just cut you out and they're gonna get to the target without you. So it's looking good. To be honest, I would be able to open probably trade from the other strategy in this place, but this session is not about that strategy. So let's focus on all in ASAP. But it's looking nice. So we need to wait maybe a few more minutes. Let's see. USD JPY, no, nothing's happening over here. Australian dollar, maybe yes, but gold is looking pretty nice, I would say. Gold is looking pretty nice. So a few more minutes. Guys, do you have any plans? Did you place any trade today? So maybe you are already in profit. And which strategy do you use, guys? This is very simple strategy. Of course, sometimes there will be days where we won't place a trade, and that's fine. Remember, you don't need to place a trade every single day. I know some of you are opening to 10, 20 trades per day, but this is over trading, guys. If you can focus on one, two, the best setups, and you're going to try to use that, trust me, you will have more profits than you're going to open 20 trades, okay? That's the difference. And less emotions because you are focusing on just one or two trades, and it doesn't take too much time to do that. So if you are trying to open 20 trades, maybe more, you need time for that. You need to make analyze for every single trade. So it might be hard. Okay. Okay, guys. Probably we're gonna have to wait for this setup. So the plan is ready. We will see if I'm gonna see any situation like this on gold, situation like this on New Zealand dollar or Australian dollar, or maybe USD JPY is already set. USD CHF, but maybe later on this week. I will place a trade. If I'm gonna place a trade, I will post it on our Discord channel so you can see the trade is open, and we're gonna check if we're gonna get profit or maybe stop loss. Okay. Hopefully, you're gonna get profit because that's why we want to open the trade to get profit, of course, not stop loss. But anything can happen. So I want to be transparent. So every single trade on this account will be during the session or right after the session if any of these plans gonna be ready. Okay. So, guys, thank you for today. Another session will be at 4 p.m. So, we're going to try to focus on price action cycle. So, different strategy from lower time frame. And we're going to look for some opportunities during US session. We might have some more opportunities. So, we are waiting for perfect situation. One order is set, limit order. If we won't place any trade using all-in SAP, that's fine. Maybe during US session, we're going to be able to place a trade and make some profits. Okay. So guys, thank you for today. We're going to have sessions every single day from Monday to Friday. So on Mondays, from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. So during London Open and US Open. Okay. So thank you guys for your attention. Thank you for being with me, and I will see you later. So check out Discord channel for those plans because I'm gonna post those plans on Discord channel so you can have a look how it looks like, and we're gonna check later if there will be opportunity. So guys, thank you for today. I will see you later on, and I will speak to you on Discord.